Всем привет! Мы продолжаем играть в игру Fallout 4. Сейчас будем совершать путешествие в убежище номер 81. Выходим из пибоя и потихонечку движемся. Да, направление мы выбрали правильно, где-то здесь оно должно быть. Так, провести разведку. Оп. Давайте с Мишкой повоюем. Так. Мишка готов. По жопе нам дали, я так не понял, наш пулемет что ли дал по жопе? Ладно, хорошо, пусть будет так. Что говорит нам квест? Разные. Так, давайте посмотрим. Опа-на. Так, и у нас новый уровень. Давайте тогда проучимся. Так, чтобы нам учить. Фанатик оружия. Модификация. Это у нас броня идет. Это у нас идет... Так. Ну, давайте мы Ватсом достаточно активно пользуемся. Выберем, наверное, все-таки вот этот скилл, ловкость, да, так как здесь написано, ловкость определяет быстроту ваших рефлексов и точность движения, от нее зависит число очков действия Ватса и способность действовать скрытно. Ваша ловкость повышается на 1. Ее выучим. Так, закрываем. И понеслась. Угу. 81-е убежище. Ну что ж, я не знаю, что нас там ждет, но приключения, как всегда, на свою шею мы найдем. Но судя по тому, что здесь вот куча всяких построек стоит, скорее всего, было разграблено уже убежище. Давайте осмотреть, что и как там. Да.
Go ahead.
Excuse me.
What's on your mind?
What are you thinking about?
I still wonder what this Brotherhood outpost is doing here. I've never heard of them operating in the Commonwealth before.
What's on your mind?
I don't know that we really want to invite more Brotherhood forces into the Commonwealth, General.
That was all I had.
All right.
Так, ничего нам не может сказать. Управление дверью убежища активировать.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working pit boy, but you better start talking.
I got it in Vault 111.
All 111. Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
Почему это
What's with the
допрос?
third degree?
It's called protocol. Think we just let anyone in here? Think again.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
But I'm a fellow vault dweller. Can't you just let me in?
Excuse me, ma'am. Before you arrived, she did say she was from Vault 111. And she's in possession of a working pit-boy.
Is that so?
Что за задержка
Going to
большая?
allow it. Edwards, open the door and make the announcement. Officer Edwards and I will meet you at the entrance.
Отлично.
Come on, Gwen.
No
My
way
guys
I'm
have been
sampling
working
any
doubles
more
for weeks.
creations.
They need a break.
Everyone's
Excuse me.
working hard right now. you know.
Another
Think I don't
outsider?
know that? Just do the best
What
with
they
what
let
you
you in
can.
for.
That's all I'm asking.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. We've never encountered a fellow Vault Dweller. Is this Vault 111 you mentioned still operational?
No. Not anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened there? Did something go wrong?
So Vault 81 is still stable? Have you guys ever had anything go wrong?
Well, besides some rather large maintenance projects going on, I can't say anything ever has. I suppose we've been lucky. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
Почему вы живете в изоляции?
Why do you keep yourselves so isolated?
Why not? We have warm beds, clean clothes, a solid roof over our heads. Our food and water are radiation-free. We don't deal with the elements or raiders. We're safe here. And for some, that safety and stability is what counts.
Вам не любопытно что-то?
Aren't you curious about the Commonwealth and what it has to offer?
Of course. But my duty is to these people and keeping them safe. We receive a few select traders often enough to stay well informed. Now, I have work to do. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Так, надо закрыть дверь, а то какие-нибудь
Another
какашки
outsider.
набегут. Нет? Не можем закрыть?
Another outsider. What they let you in for.
Так, ну давайте попутешествуем. Что здесь у нас? Чё же вы так тормозите-то, друзья? Я готов общаться. Алло. Слышь, у меня тоже есть пип-бой.
Hey,
Hey, an outsider with a vault suit. There's something you don't see every day. Don't say anything. Man, I'd love to be out there.
Почему ты сидишь здесь?
you want to leave? Why don't you just go?
Wish it was that easy. It's scary leaving the vault. And the Commonwealth? It's also unpredictable.
Опасно.
It's pretty dangerous. You wouldn't last a day.
Yeah, that's the fear. At least with the way the Overseer has us working, 81 will still be around for a while.
Почему вы столько работаете?
Why the long hours?
We're just making sure this roof over our heads doesn't cave in on us. They say it's all the moving parts that have us working around the clock these days. Structurally, I guess 81 is still pretty sound. Vault Tech sure knew what they were doing when they set these places up. Well, I don't want to keep you. and I gotta get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe. Ну, пойдемте дальше. Вот офицер безопасности.
Officer.
Careful, outsider.
Радио.
No signs of radiation. Impressive. We'll secure the area.
Get off the floor in here.
For an outsider, you look like you fit right in.
Hey, Ashes.
You got guts wearing
Какие-то странные они.
Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Damn it. You're not going to like this. Huh. So you're the reason the patrols are doubled today.
Патрули удвоили? Я не думаю, что это из-за меня. Это что?
Hi.
Now that you made it in, we'll be keeping an eye on you. So do us all a favor and behave yourself.
А на моего спутника они совершенно не обращают внимания. Вообще забавные люди. Что, давайте сюда зайдем. Поехали. И куда мы едем? Но это уже прогресс. В Fallout 3 не ездили лифты. Так, вот оно, убежище.
Hey lady, are you really from the Commonwealth?
Да, а что?
What do you want to know?
I never met anybody from the Commonwealth before. I thought maybe you might want someone to show you around. Just 5 caps.
Бесплатно.
Sure, but I'm not paying you.
Okay. Boy, you're a real cheapskate. Over here.
Ну, пойдемте. Веди, Остин. Слушайте, а что здесь такие какие-то толстые все? Видите, с пузиками.
This is the depot. The Combs family run it. Aaron and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
Из-за чего
What do
ссоры?
they fight about?
Shouldn't tell you this, but everyone says Mr. Combs is sleeping with Tina. Mrs. Combs doesn't know, but he's always leaving her to do all the work while he hangs out with Tina. Next stop, the overseer. I bet you killed a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders. I bet you fought raiders too.
Да, забавно. Опять толстый
The
дядька.
overseer's office is up there. They're busy up there, and they do not like to be bothered. She makes rules, but she's nice. I like her.
Does she take care of people? who
Она
break
следит
the
за
rules?
соблюдением правил.
She mostly takes care of the people who break the rules, but she's in charge of all of the security officers. It doesn't happen very often. Next stop, the diner. Now we gotta go downstairs. That's where the diner is.
Ну, кафе я люблю.
Sometimes it gets real crowded. The Somersets are nice though. You'll like them.
То есть это та жизнь, которой мы должны были бы жить, если бы не случилось, что нас заморозили.
Hello, Austin. I see you're showing our guests from the Commonwealth around.
Yes, ma'am. This is the Sunshine Diner. Grant says that they'll take all of our hard work and turn it into swill. Mr. and Mrs. Somerset run the diner. They're pretty nice. Mrs. Somerset's pies are the best.
А как остальная еда?
How is their food? Other than the pies.
I like it. Mrs. Somerset always sneaks me seconds.
I'll save you a slice of pie, Austin.
Next stop, Horatio.
Горацио?
They were nice. Do you like your hair? I like mine. I hate combing it though. Grant makes me comb it.
Местный стилист. Смотрите, тут у них манекены стоят.
Austin, that hair of yours is a mole rat's nest.
This is where Horatio fixes up people's hair. Darren's mom comes here all the time. Gran hardly comes here at all. She makes me cut my hair, though. It's not fair.
Сделать мне прическу?
Would he do my hair?
Sure, he could turn your hair into anything. I wanted him to make mine look like Skull, but Gran wouldn't let him. Next stop, it's Gran. Let's go see Gran. I live with her. She's not my real grandmother, though. My parents died when I was real little.
Печально. Ну, пойдемте к бабушке. Гидропоника.
Hi, Gran.
Austin, what are you doing here? Are you bothering that stranger from the Commonwealth?
I'm not bothering her. I'm helping her.
Hmm.
That's Gran. She takes care of me. You can call her Dr. Pensky. She acts all grumpy. That's not for real.
Says you.
She runs our hydroponics lab. It's where we get all our food.
А ничего не покупаете?
You don't get anything from the Commonwealth?
Nope. Gran grows it all here. She's really smart. Next stop, Miss Kate. Come on, hurry up. We gotta go to the other side of the vault. I'll show you where I go to school. I bet you didn't have to go to school.
Пошли в школу. Школу я люблю. Не вопрос. Так, давайте. Сюда нам?
My tour.
Very nice.
Hi, Austin.
Gran says I'm a bottomless pit when it comes to food. I can't wait till I don't have to go to school anymore.
Classroom. Кэти?
Katie. Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Все с пип-боями ходят. Да, школьный класс, смотрите. Флаг Америки. 13 звездочек. Радио? Радио не работает.
Hi.
So, you're the new gal. I heard we let someone into the vault. How long do you plan on sticking around?
Почему ты спрашиваешь?
What do you want to know?
I'll ask the questions. I'm the one that lives here. I have a right to know.
Не знаю.
Not sure. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will. We can take care of ourselves here in 81. We don't need to be letting in every stray traveler that comes our way.
Слушайте, а большое убежище на самом деле.
Your Pip-Boy ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately.
Глючит. Привет. Ну, вообще надо сказать, что они меня очень дружелюбно ко мне относятся. Ну, в таких бы комнатках мы бы жили. А в нашем убежище даже этого всего не было. То есть там были только капсулы для заморозки и все. Сволочь. Вот это, видимо, детская комната какая-то, смотрите. Happy Хэллоуин, да. Прикольно.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you up.
Бутылка для молока. О, danger, опасно. Так. Атриум. Реактор. Так, давайте поднимемся к смотрителю и с ним поговорим. Только я что-то запутался, где там смотритель-то уже.
Heard we had a trader in today.
Смотрите, у них тут кассовый аппарат. Зачем им кассовый аппарат? Так, ладно. А здесь что у нас? Склад какой-то?
Nice Pip-Boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
Алексис? Отлично. Знать бы, где она есть. Возможно. Сейчас пообщаемся с доктором. Офицер? Надейся, надейся. А, вот это... Смотритель.
Hello, overseer.
Ну, она наша ровесница где-то.
Take time to look around. You'll have the full run of the place.
Excuse me, overseer.
Some of our residents aren't as thrilled about outsiders as most. So please, don't think they speak for all of us.
Не, ну подожди, ты же сказала, что если у меня будут вопросы, приходи. Я пришел, и чё? Ой, какой душик прикольный. С туалетом. Ладно, давайте дальше пойдем. В компьютер нам, наверное, не дадут. Да, он запаролен. Так. Давайте будем контакты торговые настраивать. Налаживать связи.
Promised one to Erin. I know how you hate to disappoint the little ones.
Marcus William Somerset. Oh, don't you go on thinking you're so clever. Those pies are going to be for Calvin and his crew. Lord knows they could use a treat right now.
Hey, you tried telling that to Erin and breaking a little girl's heart. I didn't realize my wife was so cold-blooded.
Mark, I swear, over 40 years of marriage, you need to count your blessings you're still alive.
Another new face in the vault, eh? What is it we're needing now, Missy?
В каком смысле?
What do you mean?
Well, Gwenny... Oops. I mean the overseer never lets anyone in unless we need something. I figured someone put in a request with her if we got a new face in the vault. Lord knows we could use some help around.
Я просто путешествую.
I'm just visiting.
Just visiting? Now ain't that something? Gwenny letting people in willy-nilly these days? Oh, hold on there. You got yourself a vault suit. Where you say you were from again?
Из убежища 111.
I'll be damned. All my years and never, I mean never, have I met anyone from another vault. Maybe seeing a vault dweller from the outside will pick up the spirits around here. The people here, they're a bit overworked these days. Some blame the overseer. But it ain't Gwenny's fault. Poor girl. Just landed the right position at the wrong time.
Что происходит?
What's going on? Why are people so overworked?
Well, you live in the same place for 200 years. Time just takes its toll. Until the overseer opened the vault to the traders, we were just slapping on one band-aid after the next. Now we're just scrambling to keep old 81 together.
Она старается.
I'm sure she's doing her best.
I know she is. She's a smart gal. And maintaining this bucket of bolts ain't easy. Well, I best be getting back to it. Don't want the old lady on me again. 62 years old and still fiery as ever.
Так, а где старуха-то сама? Сбегла куда-то? Так, ладно. Это кто? Понятно. Так. Исследовательский терминал. Отлично. Группа подопытных А14-1. Неделя первая. Проращивание прошло быстро, семена взошли совершенно здоровы, корешки гипокотиль кажутся крепкими. Первичный осмотр клеток показал, что все в норме. Особое примечание. А14-1.5, А14-1.9 по 3 семидоли, А14-1.2 отмечен фиолетовый полосатый рисунок. Неделя вторая. Саженцы продолжают нормально расти, скоро будут готовы к пересадке. Корни выглядят здоровыми и стабильно растут. Особое примечание. Несмотря на отличия, хорошо развиваются вместе с остальными. А14-1.2 погиб. При парировании не выявил практически никаких отличий от других образцов. Разница в цвете, судя по всему, не связана ни с инфекцией, ни с паразитами. Неделя третья. Все растения были успешно пересажены, рост продолжается в норме. Потребление воды в норме. B023. Неделя первая. Проращивание медленно, всего 50% семян проросли, корешок пока еле виден. Есть сомнение, что по поводу второй половины у этой группы большие шансы на провал из-за радиации. Неделя вторая. Первые 50% проросших семян продолжают демонстрировать признаки роста, и еще 25% начинают прорастать. Я продолжу наблюдение за остальными образцами. Образцы B02, 302, 305, 306, 308 погибли из-за перелива. Эти саженцы требуют намного меньше воды, чем предыдущие гибриды, зато это потенциальный плюс. Но я продолжу наблюдение, чтобы обеспечить должный полив. Образцы и пересажены, у остальных еще не сформировались достаточно крепкие корни для безопасной пересадки. Со второй недели никакие семена больше не проросли. Мы их можем, кстати, собрать, вот эти штуки все. Манекен грохнулся. Это небось ты, толстопуз хреновый, сломал его. Так. Давайте посмотрим, что здесь еще есть интересно, с кем еще можно пообщаться. В школе мы были, что здесь у вас? Не вопрос.
Excuse me.
Wow, you're from one of the other vaults. At least some of them survived.
Everyone's working around the clock these days.
Hey, Mark.
Another long day in Vault 81.
Да-да-да.
Careful running around the vault. Lots of maintenance going on.
Что-то мне кажется, сейчас какая-нибудь авария случится здесь.
It's always nice to see a new face around here.
Гвен?
Who's Gwen?
Oh, Gwen's the overseer, but I could never get used to calling her that. I've known that girl since she was in diapers. If you need any food for the road, or just feeling hungry, you let me know. Our menu isn't quite as exotic as the Commonwealth, but it'll do in a pinch.
Работаешь в одиночку?
Heavens no, I'd be a wreck. My husband, Mark, he helps me, though mostly with tasting.
Тяжелая работа?
Hard work feeding everyone here.
It used to be easier. Back when I was young, he had more supplies than we could count. Why, my mother taught me some recipes that had ingredients that... well, I doubt you could find them anywhere anymore. Since we started trading, we managed well enough, but the variety? Let's just say it's more than a bit lacking.
Have you ever thought about leaving the vault?
Never. Can you imagine? Born and raised right here in Vault 81. It was easier back then, you know. Supplies were high, and the dangers outside were both severe and unknown. Poor Gwen didn't know what she was getting into when she accepted the role of overseer.
Как дела у
How
Гвен?
is Gwen doing as the overseer?
It weighs on her, I can tell. We need help from the Commonwealth, but a few people, they don't care for it. Not to mention the state of the vault. Upkeep's got people working round the clock these days. Even me. If people are going to be up all night working, they'll need a good meal to keep them going.
Обмен.
Let's see what you got.
Selection isn't what it used to be, but I still got a few good things.
Так, супер, а чё, ничего нет? Наверное, растения нужно было те собрать. Давайте соберем.
It's been a while since someone from the Commonwealth last visited us.
А здесь кто у нас? Горацио.
Hello, Horatio.
If you want a new look, stop by my salon sometime. After living in the vault, I can't imagine trying to make a living back out there in the Commonwealth.
Ну вот. Ладно. Так, тут какой-то склад.
Don't try anything.
Давайте тогда найдем. Так, тут Остин живет. А это бабушка его. Ладно. Пока там бабушка, мы у нее сейчас продукты все потырим. Ну там они же зелененькие, значит их брать можно. Вот, кстати, доктор. Привет.
I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
Зачем?
Why do you need medical samples?
It's for my research. The people of Vault 81 have been genetically isolated from the Commonwealth for many generations. I'm trying to determine what the genetic variation is between the two populations.
Am I for some caps?
All right. The Overseer did give me a few caps for this. How does 50 caps sound?
Хорошо.
Sure. You can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood.
Стать донором крови. Клево. Куда садиться?
Sit there. This will only take a sec. There. A bit, eh? Here are the caps I promised.
О,
Thank you.
спасибо.
This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Доктор.
Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
As the doctor of Vault 81, I expect a certain amount of respect. If you get sick or injured, go to Rachel first. She'll call me if it's worth my effort.
Он получил все, что ему надо, да, и, короче, свалил. 6. Тихо. Будем открывать, нет? Давайте откроем. Пациент Гвен. Бронхит в детстве вызвал предрасположенность к респираторным инфекциям. Прописан ингалятор со стероидным противовоспалительным препаратом для экстренных случаев. Марк Сомерсет. Неудовлетворительное состояние здоровья. История болезни. Дважды пережил пневмонию. Шанс пережить третий раз сомнительно. Страдает от язвы и заболеваний почек. Так, доктор Присцилл Пенски. Хорошая история болезни. Начальные признаки артрита, в семейном анамнезе деменция, но признаков пока нет. Как правило, отказывается даже от простых лечебных процедур. Роберт де Лука. История болезни, зависимость от разных видов химикатов, продержался без них 2 месяца, после рецидив, признаки сердечной слабости и потери памяти. Так, это у нас операционная, наверное, да? Ну ладно. Брать здесь, конечно, ничего нельзя. Понятно. Мы не будем брать. Так, а что здесь? Так, мы здесь были, понятно. Рэйчел.
Excuse me, Rachel. You're that wanderer from the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
Вылечи меня.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, doctor.
What's feeling off today? What can you tell me?
Ну давайте облучение. Облучение полечим.
Blood pooling in the gums. Signs of anemia. Yeah. We better clean you up. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
А то, конечно.
No other complaints.
Off you go then.
Я тебе дам до свидания. Давай дальше говори.
You can always take a look.
Много
You get a
пациентов?
lot of patients in the vault?
No. The people of this vault are surprisingly healthy. If that's all, I have work to do.
Ну ладно. Здорово, так здорово. Так, и здесь мы тоже были.
Hello,
Кэти.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Здесь скучно?
Boring here in the vault.
No, I love teaching these kids. But it's not the same as fighting to survive. Would you mind talking to my class about life in the Commonwealth?
О чем
What
рассказать?
types of stories are you looking for?
Nothing too violent. I'm sure they'll have lots of questions, though. Thank you so much.
Hey, Katie.
This will be a rare treat for the kids. The children will be very excited to hear about the Commonwealth.
Ладно, что-то она сказала, ля-ля-ля, тополя, и все изобило на нас. Так, здесь у нас тупик.
Yes.
Этот
Sorry about the maintenance.
тубзик.
Never ends these days.
Это школа. А, вот я выучил. Нам сюда. Так, тут кафе. Тут лаборатория. Морковка. Арбузы. Арбузы. Морковка. Это мы не будем брать. Еще морковка. Кукуруза. Арбуз. Кукуруза. Так, отлично. Так, здесь еще где-то есть ремонтник пипбоев. А на карте что-нибудь видно? Ничего не подписано. Ладно. Так, хорошо. Так, это у нас смотритель. Сюда нам не надо. О, можно попить воды. Смотрите, вода течет. Реально чистая вода. Так, здесь склад у нас. Так, а что здесь-то? Опять никого нет. В общем, не вовремя пришел, у них уже ночь началась. Надо подождать как-то до утра. Вот Т ждать давайте. 3 часика подождем. Все тарелки побили.
Dr. Penske runs a hydroponics lab. She may have some work for you.
Ah, you'll do perfectly. I'm in need of a willing test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
Почему?
Why? It's a new strain of mute fruit that I just developed. It should be nutritious and remove radiation poisoning. But I need a test subject to try it.
Попробую.
Sure. I like fruit. Excellent. Just tell me how it tastes and how it makes you feel. Now, where did I put that Geiger counter?
Так, ну что, съесть его надо?
Excuse me, Dr. Penske.
Did you try the fruit? Tell me, how was it?
Хорошо.
It was good. No adverse effects.
I knew it. This is good progress. I'll have to start a new batch right away. Since you've been so helpful, maybe you can help out in another capacity. You see, I need these plants to conduct my studies, and they take some special nourishment, especially the carrots. If you could keep an eye out for fertilizer while you're out in the Commonwealth, I'll be more than happy to compensate you for your efforts.
Сколько?
How much are you paying?
I'll give you 25 caps, non-negotiable. I know how you outsiders enjoy your bartering, but I've never been any good at it.
Sure, I can do that.
Really? Great. I was dreading having to put in another request to the overseer. Just bring by whatever you can find whenever you have the time.
Pardon me, Dr. Penske.
My latest batch of fruit is doing quite well. Oh dear, I seem to have misplaced one of my instruments. Where could it be? Gonna need more fertilizer soon.
Короче, сюда без удобрений можно не приходить, я понял. Ладно. Да, раздражает, конечно, что они все просто гражданин 5, гражданин 6. И здесь закрыто. Так, классрум. О, привет.
Someday, I'm gonna check out the Commonwealth, if my grand lets me.
Would you like to tell the students one of your stories now?
Каких тем
What
избежать?
topics should I avoid? Nothing with excessive violence. And I'm sure they'll have lots of questions.
С радостью.
I'd be glad to.
Wonderful. The kids are so excited. Children, listen up. We have a guest today who is going to tell us stories about the Commonwealth.
Did you ever fight a death claw?
Ты знаешь про когти
How do you
смерти?
know about death claws?
I hear stuff. Gran heard something about them from a Commonwealth guy.
Это было
Death
нелегко.
claws are very dangerous. Huh. It was a tough fight.
How did you beat it?
A group of raiders had my friend Preston trapped.
But you rescued him, right?
Preston showed me where to find some power armor I could fix.
Power armor! Wow.
Has the vault ever had problems with raiders?
They don't bother us. They can't get in if we don't want them to.
When the Deathclaw crawled out, Preston was ready with his laser musket.
I bet you were glad he was there.
Так. Мне помог Престон.
Preston and I kept shooting until it was dead.
I bet that took lots of bullets.
Thank you so much for that story. Children, say thank you.
Ну. Еще что-нибудь? Чего они от меня хотят?
Thank you. And we have a thank you gift for you. Here.
Ух ты, вы нашли выпуск журнала Грогнак Варвар. Берем. Отлично, хороший приз. Еще что-нибудь?
Katie.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Так, ну все, в общем, нам больше никто ничего рассказывать не будет.
The Overseer says I'm good with people. Way better than Gran. But I don't know. I think Gran's pretty good. At least with me, she is.
Hi there.
Cool. An outsider in a vault suit.
Talk to my mom if you want.
Well, hello.
Thanks. I heard there's all sorts of scary monsters in the Commonwealth.
Well, hello.
Excuse me, ma'am? Have you seen my cat? Ash is gone?
Что случилось?
What happened?
He scratched me. And I yelled at him to go away. I didn't mean forever, though. His name is Ashes. And he's the best cat in the whole world.
Так, кот мне не попадался.
I haven't seen your cat.
Would you go look for him? His name is Ashes. He's probably scared and lonely.
Слушайте, а помните, мы кота видели? Может, это тот кот?
Hey, I'll find him for you.
Thank you. His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
Ну, если это именно тот кот, то он очень далеко забрался. Так, здесь какая-то... О, кстати, рабопони Лютик. Здесь, видимо, живет какой-то конструктор. Так, стой. Блин, куда ты ушел? Тубзик.
Aaron's cat managed to get out of the vault. Can't imagine he'll live too long out there in the Commonwealth.
Ну, вряд ли, да. Скушает его кто-нибудь, наверное, я так думаю. На завтрак.
Wow, you're from one of the other vaults. At least some of them survived.
Так. Ага, это вот лечебница.
Dr. Forsyth?
I've heard some doctors out there specialize in facial reconstruction. I can't imagine attempting surgery in those conditions. As the doctor of Vault 81, I expect a certain amount of respect.
Ясно, он не хочет с нами общаться. Да, я пройду. Что здесь у нас? Ага. Так, это школа опять. Реактор. Так.
Hey, outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
Твой брат?
Who's your brother? His name's Bobby, and he's my poor excuse for a twin, so you can get a good idea of what he looks like. Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless. If he gets caught, we're both in trouble. And as much as I'd like to leave this canned paradise, it's not how I want to go.
Уйти?
You want to leave the vault? More than you know. There's got to be more to life than this vault. But if I leave, it's on my own terms, not because Bobby screwed it up. Now I admit, I've got my own share of the blame here. Bobby gets his chems from me, and I keep him on a short leash. But not anymore. I'm cutting off his useless ass.
Зачем ты его снабжаешь?
Why would you feed his habit? He's my brother, and he's overworked. I give him a little Jet, and he perks up. He seems happy, I feel better. Done. Now that it's getting out of control, it's another story. He wants to put me at risk, he gets cut off.
Хорошо.
Good. That's the first step to helping your brother.
Should have done it a long time ago. But things ain't easy around here.
Так, отлично. Давайте с братом пообщаемся.
You lost? No trading going on down here.
А где я?
Where am I?
Generator room, can't you tell? Look, I'm not even sure if you're allowed in here. Most of the trading's done in the atrium. I can tell you how to get back if you want. Oh, and hey, if you got any Jet on you, I may be willing to take it off your hands. Say 75 caps?
Не могу помочь.
Can't help you there.
Damn. Well, if you change your mind or start feeling charitable, look me up. Just don't let Tina know. She'd be all over my ass.
I never should have gotten him started on Jet.
Hey, Tina.
Don't forget what I said. If he gets me in trouble, we'll never hear the end of it.
Hey, man, you got any more Jet on you?
Да задолбали вы, наркоманы треклятые. Пойду вон с роботом общаться. Не сидишь без дела?
Staying pretty busy these days?
Quite so. Mr. DeLuca has made it his life's work to occupy my time. Not only do I specialize in reactor maintenance, but now I am trained in doing his laundry, fetching libations, and generally picking up after him.
Он сам-то хоть работает?
Does he help out with any of the work?
If memory serves, the last bit of work he performed was when Mr. Whittaker forced him to clean up the supply room. He was also quite vocal about his distaste for the job.
Hey, all rusty.
Pardon me.
Ну и чего?
Is it a little crowded in here, or is it just me?
Не хочешь общаться, да? А, подождите, он хотел стать моим сотрудником, союзником. Так, ладно, фиг с ним. А что здесь у нас? Компьютер, очень сложный. Окей. Так, здесь что-то ничего нет. Здесь.
Maybe after this, Bobby will finally listen to me.
Так, ладно, здесь, похоже, больше нет ничего.
Yes?
Не, ну здесь, ну и чего, и все? Это опять школа. Я уже.
Overseer. Feel free to make the most of the services we offer while you're here.
seen a lot in the Commonwealth. Makes me thankful for the safety of the vault.
Hello, Katie.
I think you gave those kids enough to be excited about for months.
Ну, я думал, нам кто квестов каких надает.
He told me he's very interested in meeting you.
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days.
Извините за ремонт, это прикольно. Почему не пишут, чья комната это? Там охрана стоит. Так, сюда.
Watch yourself.
Those seedlings are almost ready for transplant.
Ясно. Ладно, давайте тогда продолжим мы с вами в следующий раз. Большое спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Пока-пока. Приходите еще, будет много всего интересного.